Hey everyone, Bill here with H&H Striping LLC. Just wanted to do a video walking you through some software that I use currently. It's really great software. I use it for my line striping business. You can also use it for other businesses as well, and I will show you that here in a little bit. If you're interested in getting a discount on this software, stick around to the end of the video. I will share with you how that can be done. So we're going to get right into it. The software is Attentive.ai. You can see that up here, Attentive.ai. Basically what you do is you come in here and you type in the address of a property that you are interested in performing services for, or it could even be, if you're already have an existing company and you have existing clients and you want to step up your game and really impress them to keep them as a repeat business. You can do that. So we're going to use, give me just a second. I'm going to pull up a property here just to show you basically how the initial start of it is. So, all right. So I don't know if you saw that, but on a button you can also upload blueprints and get a file like that as well. So here we go, pulls up the property. This is a gas station right here, so I know that's not part of the property. That's why it's not highlighted in blue. This is a Harbor Freight. They own this part of the property. As you can see, they got it separated from the rest of it. Now, obviously, with this being a shopping center, most likely it's going to be one company that owns all of it, and you may have to do a different way to, or different route to obtain the information. But you can come in here and actually edit it or put notes on how, like, what you're looking for. So, but I just want to show you the software and what it provides. It's really cool. So you can see here we got an acres, which is great for calculating how much the report is going to run you, because there's an acreage fee. It could be $2 per acre, it could be $10 per acre. It just depends on which information you are requesting from the service. So anyway, you can change that to square footage if you need to know the total square footage of that particular lot. All right, so here's the different services. You got softscapes only, landscaping and snow, lawn report, advanced paving, striping, which is what I do, paving surface, snow, and manual measurements. Manual measurements, I believe, is basically $4 flat. You put it in, you request it, and you hand draw everything in, whatever it is for whatever business that you're doing. You're manually putting in the information. So like you put in the parking lines manually, the grids or cross hatches, handicap spots. You put in the shrubs, trees, whatever. You're doing it all manually, and I believe it's just a flat $4 fee. So anyway, let's say jumping ahead of myself right here, it shows the estimated processing time. This is just saying that it could take up to this amount of time. It could take less. It's just estimating it based on current workflow. So don't think that, oh man, I got to wait a minimum of 7.5 hours. No, it could take up to 7.5 hours. All right, so moving on. Let's say you are into, my apologies, that's the same tab. Let's say you are in pavement services, right? Check this out. I know it's pretty overwhelming when you look at it, but you got your legend over here on the left side. It breaks everything down. You can toggle things on and off. It's really neat. So you got your asphalt square footage. You see. Concrete, which is going to be like your sidewalks and all of that, or any other possible concrete areas. Curb strips, gravel surface, potholes. Yes, it is picking up potholes right there. Pretty neat. You got your cross hatching stripes, other stripes, which is going to be basically like these right here, kind of helping to direct the flow of traffic, just like a random stripe somewhere. Stop bars, that could be in the parking lot, can also be where traffic enters and exits the property. This thing will cooperate with me. that's an entrance. But anyway, you get what I'm saying on that. And then directional arrows right here. Speaking of directional arrows, your handicap stalls, regular parking stalls. So it shows a lot of information. This is really great when you need to be transparent with your customer. And also, this is really great because your customer can physically see what service you are providing for them, what you are charging for. And what's kind of cool about it too is you can turn like a lot of this stuff off, and they can get like a little bit, like for striping, for example, they can get kind of a visualization of how their lot's going to look once it's touched back up, or striped if it's a new layout. Now, it did not pick up the lot numbers, and that's something that you can put in a ticket for, and they may be able to come back through and add that in. But software is great. There are several guys I know that utilize it and have actually gone out on site and compared the measurements to hand measuring and what's on here, and they said it was pretty much spot on. Like it was so accurate. So that's just one of the services and company types that you can use it for. They also have it for this right here. Check it out. Landscaping. Got your mowers, you got your gravel bed, hedges, mulches. I'm not sure, shrub count, tree without rings. I'm not really sure what all this is, as I'm not in landscaping, but you can see it all here. Gives you your amounts, and then you can also utilize, so basically the snow removal functions kind of as the same way as the as you see here, the pavement. Like it'll mark the square footage of the parking stalls, the square footage of your asphalt parking lot, all of that. Really, really useful information, really useful tool. Can also be a great selling point if you're trying to obtain new customers. Let's say you have a meeting with some potential clients. You can print off a PDF format of this. I will show you that here. Got your table of contents, and they can literally just flip through and see what they're going to be getting in their proposals. Each bid, each estimate you submit, you can submit this with it, and they can see. So they can look at your estimate and compare the numbers side by side, and feel much more confident not only in your service and your ability to account for everything, but also confident in that they are getting their money's worth and utilizing your service. So this is a really great tool, Attentive.ai. All right, so just wanted to walk through that with y'all real quick. We're going to talk about pricing. Normally, it's $300 a year, well, $299 a year, not including the acreage fees. So acreage fees, you submit a property to pull the information off of, right? This one's 15 acres. We'll just round it up to 16. Let's say it's $2 an acre. That's $32 for that report. Now, that price varies on what report you are pulling. If you're doing striping only, if you're doing landscape and snow, if you're doing landscaping only, etc. Those prices are going to vary. If you want a discount on the software, if this looks like software that you 100% believe you can use and you want to get it, you can sign up for it. There's a way to get a discount on it. You basically leave your name and email address down below in the comment section. I can forward that along to my rep with Attentive.ai, and what that will do is that will get you the software for $99. On top of that, you get a $100 credit on your account for the acreage fee that you pull. So let's say you have $100 and $32 was going to be the cost to pull the report. For example, on this particular estimate, you still have, or $32, you still have $68 in credit that you can use to pull for another property. Let's say if you do a whole bunch of small properties that are, for example, 1 acre, you pull a whole bunch of reports for striping services, and they're $2 an acre, for example. You can pull up to 50 properties if they're 1 acre or less. So 50 or more properties based on that. Really great deal. Highly recommend this software. So anyway, again, if you're interested, just leave your name and email address down below, and I can forward that along to my rep, and you can get that discount. Thanks for watching. I hope this was very useful and helps you guys out with your adventures. Have a good day.